Hey everybody. So Tennessee took down Alabama on Saturday, and for some reason they took down the goalposts again. I understood it 2 years ago. It's the first time you beat them in 15, 16 years. I understood it. Saturday, I don't understand it. So first off, the interception Milrow threw in the corner of the end zone, throwing to Ryan Williams. I don't understand why we're throwing on the 3 yard line. What happened to lining up, playing SEC football, and running ahead with your running backs? We have two hosses, forgive the pun, in our running back field. We also have Daniel Hill, who's a true freshman, who's the epitome of Derrick Henry. Why are we throwing the ball on the 3 yard line? I mean, that doesn't make sense to me. You know, defense first half you played pretty good. Nico overthrew a lot of receivers. It could have been a lot worse than what it was. But hey, you made some plays, and you made three interceptions that pretty much kept us in the lead going into halftime 7-0. Second half, again, there was no adjustments made. Sampson came back in, and we forget how to stop the run. We can't get pressure on Nico. We're still rushing three down linemen. I'm not understanding this. Milrow throws three interceptions, I think. It just wasn't a good week, and I don't think he's right. I'm not talking about in the head or anything. I don't think he's 100%. I think he's hurt somehow. I'm not giving him any blame for being hurt, but but I mean, if you hurt, say something to a coach. Get looked at. If need be, maybe you need to take a series or two off. Let Ty go in there and just figure out what's wrong with you, buddy. It's not like him to overthrow a wide open receiver like he did at least 5 times. Could have been more. So I don't know. It's just something about this team is screaming that they are just off completely, and it needs to be fixed. So come together, and use this week as a coaching staff and as a team to heal the bonds, because I know we've all seen the Caleb Odom posts and reposts. Apparently he's taken down, but I can't say that I disagree with what he said or what he was trying to repost. On a couple of those throws, he was wide open, but yet we're staring down Ryan Williams. And yes, he is a generational talent, but he can't do it on his own. You've got to give some of these other talented receivers, their catches too. But moving on, I don't think this team has gelled well so far. They came together for the Georgia game, and in the second half, when it almost imploded, it was just that joyous time where they beat a great team in Georgia. Then you go to Nashville, lose to Vandy. You come back home, you struggle with South Carolina. You've gone to Knoxville, and you struggle for 4 quarters on offense, where it has been your defense. Yeah, your defense struggled in the second half, but if we stop getting 3 and outs on offense, maybe our defense stays rested up in the second half. And maybe our coaching staff on defense, maybe they need to learn what adjustments are. Maybe we need to put in some 4 down lineman packages. Maybe not abandon the 4-2-5, or what I saw was a lot of 3-3-5 on Saturday. Maybe we throw in some 4 down lineman packages. I didn't see but 3 down linemen, rushing the quarterback, and we barely affected Nico. Now, on times where our DBs were covering receivers, yeah, we got to him. But mostly that was our linebackers. We're not getting a lot of push up front. On offense, I still don't know why in the world we're not getting any push from our road grading offensive line. We can't line up and get 2 yards. Milroe on that 4th down and 1 to go, he had to step left and take off on between Proctor and Booker. Why is it we can't blow somebody off the ball? We can't. Something's got to change. But hey, I'm not saying we don't need to support these boys. These kids need our support. If we're not going to support them, I don't know if there's enough glue in that locker room to keep this team together. I don't want to see this team blown up at the end of the year. I want to see the core of this team stay together. Because if they can ever get on the same page, if they can ever get it all together, this is a dangerous bunch. So, hey, at least we're not FSU. We're not Auburn. We still got shots. We got to take them. We've got to make adjustments. It's not all bleak. This is not the Dubose era. This is not the Shula era. But yeah, we're not in the Saban era anymore, and we've got to deal with that. It is what it is. But hey, y'all have a good one. Roll Tide, and we'll see y'all down the road.